What's up, everybody? How you doing today? My name is Jason the Ape, and welcome to The Boring Show. Today, we've got a very special guest for episode 4. We have Anjani hanging out with us today. Welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
It's a pleasure to be here. What you're doing is great for the community, and I can't wait to see how this takes off and the impact you have on the community.
Thank you, bro. I really appreciate you coming on because not only are you one of the more active apes in the space, you're out there in the Twitter spaces often. That's how we met yesterday. And we had a great ape to ape conversation there with a lot of other ape homies. And we were talking about our dogs and how excited we were. And I'm so glad you could join us today to introduce us to your dog and tell us a little bit about yourself. So, if you wouldn't mind, Johnny, could you tell us who you are? Maybe like what you got going on with those crazy eyes of yours. Not to be offensive, I hope not, but let's.
No, of course. Yeah, so definitely. So my name is Johnny, and basically this character came to life mainly for the Punks comic. I feel like I can play a great role in the Punks comic. I want to be. I'm actually an retired undercover FBI agent.
Oh.
Yes, that story's still being worked on. And like I'm a comedian who likes to crack jokes, and my eyes have very strong powers.
Okay.
I can see through blockchain technology.
Oh.
I can hack into satellites. I can decrypt code, and prevent whale exchanges, and steal some money.
So, real quick question: did you look at your dog and light him up by accident, and that's why he's radioactive and glowing?
So actually, this is a friend's dog. This is not my dog.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this is a friend's dog. There's another ape friend of mine. He's still in the works.
You're dog sitting.
I brought him along because I love him. He likes me. I stay with him when my friend goes on vacation.
Dude, I totally get it. When I hang out with other ape homies, I'm always a big fan of just hanging out with dogs and bringing more pups around. And every time they're like, "Hey, can you dog sit for a while?" Absolutely, why not?
Yeah, of course, of course.
And when he's a party animal like yours, what he's got? He's crushing beers.
He opens beers for everyone at the party. No bottle openers. We don't like to carry that.
Yeah, I got to introduce everyone to Dan Brown. Dan Brown, everyone. This is my dog. Take a bow, Dan Brown. He's actually ready to slurp up that beer. If you see, his tongue's already ready. He's thirsty, so that seems like a perfect pairing right there, dude.
Yeah, I think they both ready for a party. In that scenario, I will light a blunt for this show. I'm Jamaican, like I said. I get some real nice Jamaican hash, some good stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I got my little joint ashing into my cup right here. I'm always smoking and just hanging out with other cool apes out there. So it's been fun getting to know you a little bit and hearing about your backstory, man. I'm looking forward to get to know you more and hearing what other kind of boring stuff you might be into. Do you want to tell us about this Punks comic? I heard something about you and Punks comic. I'm not sure what that was about.
Yeah, so basically, we invested into the Punks comic. Because my friend Eva Nova, who is already in the Punks comic, she works as helping Beanie find the people who stole the Lost Robbies.
Oh.
So the Lost Robbies are a NFT, and I could be wrong. This is my understanding to reading the Punks comic. It's an NFT that was supposed to be claimed by 1,000 people who attended like one of the first blockchain events,
Mm-hmm.
and only 20 were claimed.
Oh.
Beanie has 3.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. These are very rare. This is real. I don't think he's lying. I think it's very serious. So he has three of the Lost Robbies, and he's been on the hunt to find them through the blockchain. So as a retired FBI agent, I feel like I can play a huge role in filling that gap and helping out Eva Nova, which is a active FBI agent.
Right. That's amazing. That's quite an amazing story, man. I just got lost in listening to like all this amazing hijinks that could be happening with that and just trying to figure out like, wow, I didn't even know you were you were so deep into just like into the world here, man. That was a great story. I'm sorry I got lost staring at your dog. Also, his he's so shiny it kind of hurts my eyes. I can't stop staring at him.
No, you're good. It's I feel like it's the Punks comic is very pivotal, um, and it's very is worked on is being worked on a lot, and talked about very little for a big reason. Um, so I've been watching it, and I want to be involved, and I want to help out Beanie and other players in the comic
Nice. I gotta ask you a really serious question. Have you ever lit a blunt with your laser eyes?
all the time.
That's like the coolest power I could have ever imagined, man, and I'm super jealous.
I just lit it right now. This right here is my eyes.
That's crazy. I love your ascot too, man. You're dressed so nicely with the urban flair, with like the beanie and the gold earring, but with that nice ascot and a nice suit. That's quite beautiful, man.
Yeah, I figure I have to represent the club nice. I've seen some people with holes in their shirt, um, walking around naked. I
That's
feel like
crazy.
you gotta represent yourself out here.
Yeah, my dog Dan Brown's always naked. He doesn't understand. But anyways, are you looking forward to any other parts of the roadmap for our fellow apes out there? Because I know there's a lot of cool people out there. We got Jenkins the valet on here before. We had Chance the cheetah on here. We've had Jerome. Now we have Anjani. And we look forward to having a lot more other boring apes on. But like, what are you looking for in the ape community right now? What are you focusing on besides the punk comic?
So, in the ape community, I've been thinking a lot about um, how they're gonna like drop these NFTs, and I'm wondering how big it can get. And like I always think that it's really endless possibilities because they can essentially do whatever they want. They can say they can give you a metaverse, like some sort of land, um, maybe like a doghouse, a free
Oh.
doghouse and sandbox for having a dog. Um,
Mm.
so they can just say that and do it. They have the money, they're already in the position to do it. So at this point, you have to just want to rely, and put your trust in them that they're gonna do the right thing. The art is the easiest thing of this whole thing. The blockchain, the art is the easiest thing.
No, I agree with that. We see all these like derivative projects coming out lately, and you can tell the art's the easiest thing because they're just popping the art out in it seems like no time flat. It's just all of a sudden you look up and you're like, oh, bananas, ducks, chickens, whatever. There's always something, but like the brother apes, they're the one who kind of put together the best way to release NFT projects and like to randomly give us all cool dogs to hang out with that just happen to have some kind of monetary value if you're a cold-hearted bastard and want to sell your dog. But like for us, we keep our dogs because it's Ape's best friend, and Dan Brown is security. I don't know like if I would feel safe without him on stage. If your radioactive dog came too close, I might get a little too freaked out. And anyways,
For the later.
yeah, it's craziness. It's craziness. But
We won't talk on that. We won't release Dan Brown yet.
yeah, Dan Brown, you better chill out, boy.
For sure.
Dan Brown, you better chill out. All right, man. Well, I'm really excited to have you on. Guys, the Boring Show, sometimes we get informative, sometimes we're just having fun, and sometimes we're just smoking some amazing, like, deep earth plant and enjoying the conversation that spews from it. So let's take a moment and everyone, let's take a deep earth plant moment together.
Ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds what a radioactive dog looks like right now. Look like he's
Yeah.
bubbling.
Woo. And the reality is, Jason the ape loves the deep earth plant. He loves creating art, and he loves chatting with other fun and exciting and boring people. Really, as long as you're an ape, I want to have your story on the show, and I want to chat more about what you're doing. So, what are you doing with your character Ajani the rest of the day? You're gonna go out and hang out with your borrowed dog. You're gonna lay low and smoke that blunt. What's the plans for the day?
Yeah, I feel like today we just smoking out, baking out. We're gonna be heading to a birthday party actually tonight.
Nice.
Like maybe 2 hours we're heading out. It's gonna be pretty cool. Um, I'm thinking too much, bro. I'm mad high.
Nah, dude, it's good. It's it's fun to go party when you're high. I like it. I get it.
Um,
But like, really, I like the fact that there's so much to do in the community. Simple questions and difficult answers. Like, what are you doing tonight? And it's like, I'm a party. That's a beautiful answer, man. Because not enough people have been going outside lately. We all been hiding inside
mhm.
from each other. How are your social manners now? Because I feel like sometimes I don't even know how to approach people. Like, you get these weird like I'm gonna dap them, or I'm gonna handshake them, or kind of like touch shoulders together, and then it ends up being some kind of weird like I don't know what it is, but it's weird.
You ever seen Step Brothers?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Remember when Will Ferrell tries
Hey, you
to
better calm down, radioactive dog.
yeah he's wilding right now. Remember when the Will Ferrell tries to hug the pops and he never does anything?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I be feeling when I meet even my family now. When I see my family after a year.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like, I mean, my best friend and I never greet each other. We literally just walk into the room and it's like okay, we're here now. But with everyone else, it's some kind of like weird, awkward. Like I just went to a birthday party and we all kind of did that weird hug shoulder touch. I was like, that was really fucking awkward.
No, yeah, definitely. Um, I feel like I don't know that whole COVID stigma is not real. Jamaicans smoke it all the way.
Yeah,
Um,
I get it. Stay high. You'll be away from everything else. That's a good solution. I like it.
um, yeah. So I mean, where do you see this at in a couple months from now on the show?
Honestly, like regardless of the monetary value of like whatever's happening in the world with these components of our fellow brothers and our fellow doggies here, I think I'm gonna keep doing this show because this has been too much fun. We're on episode 4, and we've already got theboringshow.io live. You go there, you can see all the episodes that we've had, and we're just gonna have more people come on and just talk a little bit, introduce their dog, and have fun until people don't want to do it anymore. And then fuck it, maybe I'll just be up here talking with Dan Brown by myself.
No, I feel like as you go on, it'll get better. Like you have we will have so much more to talk about in the sense of like the community and where everything is at.
Oh yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
like if a
I
movie out.
I think really the fun part of this show is like some days I really actually have serious questions to ask people, and some days I just want to know what you're doing at the end of the day today, because that's just as important to me. And it's very interesting. I think people, when they come onto the Boeing show, they might think they have to talk a little bit more about something, this, that, or the other. It's more about just kind of like being silly and playing with whatever the characters see. Like, I know that I'm a little bit startled by your big grin and your devious glare on your face. That's why my eyes won't shut. That's like, just in case you were wondering why I haven't blinked this entire time. Uh, but like, I do feel better with Dan Brown, the security dog, right there in front of me. So
Yeah, my dog
I'm not
hasn't
I'm not
been.
threatened by you. I just want to let you know that. I was just letting you know, like it does. That's why my eyes haven't blinked.
But the thing about radioactive dog, he is self detonating. He can
Oh,
explode whatever he wants and end this whole show.
uh-oh.
And he rebuilds himself at that. So once all the liquid explodes, he can just come back and form into a dog again.
That's dangerous because Dan Brown's been known to like slurp up pretty much anything on the floor. So if he explodes, he's gonna lick him up. And that's gonna be bad for everybody. Oh God. Maybe we should end
Like
this show.
two dogs in one. We should like combine our dogs. That'll be hilarious if we created that scenario
So
and make
that's
it an animation.
dude. You want to make a two dog show? I'm into it. Dan Brown is a professional acting dog now. Um, he's available for all kinds of movie roles.
Oh, I'm gonna get an animation of this scene done. I'm gonna just have my dog blow up and then your dog slurp it.
I love it.
And
I love it. Your
we,
dog
we
looks like a Slurpee, by the way, and maybe you could partner with 7-Eleven and get some kind of
yeah.
like, hey, put that dog, be that first, license to work with 7-Eleven. I like Slurpees. I'm just thinking out loud.
Nah, yeah, definitely. Or like spray or something. Like, there's so many possibilities. Like, he could just be sitting on the bottom of like, um, at the bottom of the rim while LeBron comes and dunks. My
Yeah.
dog is just there.
So now I gotta ask you the real question that I ask some guests. I don't ask everyone, but I'm curious what you're gonna say. Um,
Okay.
we have this mutant breeding on the horizon. What do you think that means? Like mutant breeding? Are we gonna be able to breed all of our ape sisters and brothers together and create like little mutant variants that might not be apes at all? Or are they gonna be like baby apes? Because that's what I thought at first, but now I'm not really sure.
What I hope would happen is because I heard that you only need one ape. I feel
Oh,
like, yes, you only need one ape to be a mutant, and I think what's gonna happen, I don't think it's gonna be baby apes either. I think you're gonna be able to maybe change one trait on your ape, and that is going to change a lot. Um, Maybe you would have to put a trait up for grabs, and somebody would take your trait, but that means they will have to put their trait up for grabs.
interesting.
Like I can maybe trade, my teeth, or like I don't know how it will work because then you would have to change your mouth,
Yeah, like we
uh,
would have to trade mouths.
for mouths. Yeah, your mouth for mouth, eyes for eyes. Um, I don't know, but I feel like that would be cool, and maybe you can just. I don't think it should get too crazy where there's gonna be like a whole bunch of now different looking apes, and we don't even know what the real ape looked like.
Well, because
Um,
someone yesterday was like, "What if they make me breed with my dog?" And I was like, "Hey, guy, calm down. That's crazy."
no, I don't think you're gonna breed with your dog.
But like, if
That's
the dog's bred, that would make sense, right?
if the dog's bred, that would make sense. Yes,
Like,
and that would be like maybe for roadmap 2.0.
I know
Um,
we're all so
yeah,
excited, and we've only been together since May 1st. It's crazy.
yeah, it's pretty crazy how fast everyone got involved, and now Snoop Dogg is looking for an ape, maybe Lil Wayne, and maybe now even closer to industries because the artists are right there from the industries or in the industry already from the music industry. People who own the music industry are involved in everything else.
Yeah, man.
Um,
Once they jump in, everyone starts to look at them, and then more people want to jump in and be part of the community. And to all those people, you're welcome to come on the Boring Show and tell me why you decided to pay 12 ether, 25 ether, 109 ether to join the club because that makes me excited for the future. Like, I'm curious who's spending that kind of money and why. We want to know.
mhm.
Dead, I'm
um,
super serious about that. Like, if someone knows the guy who spent 109 ether on that golden brother of ours today, and he wants to come on and introduce the world to that character, I would be honored.
I feel like what's so good is like what you said. Why would you want to spend so much money on this type of art? Not just the art, this type of technology actually. And I feel like it's for more than just the art or maybe just the community. I feel like when I was younger, I always loved art, but you were never able to collect those items for so long. Like right now, we can buy this dog for our kid, and they will have it
Yeah.
20 years later because of technology.
No, and I feel that, man. I've traveled around. Like, I went to Havana, Cuba once, and bought some really cool art. And I lived in Florence, Italy, and brought some really cool art. And I have a vague idea of where they are. For One Piece, I'm like 100% sure I know where it is. But like the other one, I'm like 80%, and that kind of
Hmm.
bums me out. But when you go into the digital space and you have all these NFTs available to be on either, whatever wallet you may have, and easily accessible, that makes it insanely cool because then it becomes something like you said you could pass down generationally, and you could be like, this is the art collection that your dad acquired in his lifetime. Here you go. That's pretty rad thought.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
Like, I took a screenshot of one of our future guests the other day, and I put it up on Twitter, and I was like laughing, and I was like, "There's like $100,000 worth of like money on this little thumbnail," but to everyone else, it just looks like silly dogs and silly apes on a image, you know. But
Mhm.
there's a lot of value to it, like you said. So that's always exciting. And at this point, I feel like I'm pretty stoned, and
No,
it's been a nice chat with you. And does your radioactive dog have a name?
radioactive dog.
Yeah, that
As
sounds about right.
as a
Like he's like a hero, like da 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 da, radioactive dog.
yeah. I like the handkerchief.
Yeah, that's
I'm
pretty
digging
sick.
it. He's pretty nuts, man.
Uh, Dan Brown hasn't been riled up this whole episode, so I think he's a good boy. He just radioactive dog got crazy one time, and he calmed down, so that was nice.
Yeah,
But Dan Brown has assessed the situation, and radioactive dog is okay on this show anytime.
yeah. He hasn't blinked either.
Yeah,
I think me and him have been staring at each other.
so that's what they like have an old fashioned blink off. Yeah, me too, man. I tell everyone I lived a life of just being startled, but also like really excited at the same time. And that's why my eyes never close. But you know, it's been a fun chat, man. The Boring Show is looking forward to having more people come on, and I hope you come on with more of your homies. If you want to come on one time with like one of your eight brothers or sisters, welcome to do that. Or if you want to just come on again, I would absolutely love to have you, man. This was fun.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it, and thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Um,
Good. Real quick. Good luck on the Punks comic. Is there anything we can do to support you right now in that with the last little bit of time we have here together tonight?
anyone with a MetaMask wallet can just go on punkscomic.com and just vote on matchup number 30 on the right hand side for Johnny.
Right on, dude. That's awesome. All right. Well, it's been a super fun hangout. I'm pretty stoned right now. So thanks guys for hanging out at the Boring Show with Jason the Ape and Anjani. This was fun, man. I look forward to doing it again. Have a great day.
You too, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Later, bro.
Okay, I see you.